Now, to play devil's advocate a little bit, because I know not everyone's crazy about how much we have to listen to the Arch-Acolyte, I do like the storytelling with her. The alternative is the mod author wanted to tell this story, wanted to tell Suzanne Dubois' story. The alternative to the Soul Gem is books. Which would you rather have? A narrated, voiced Soul Gem memory, or me sitting here and reading that all to you? Which, I mean, I could cut either one out. I could cut out me reading through the books and just give a little recap, and I guess I could do the same thing with this, but I think the actress for Suzanne Dubois did such a good job with her voice acting that there's something just really chilling about hearing these stories, and that's what I am liking about it. Acolyte, come out and play. Where are you? Where, oh, where are you? If they were in Riften, can you imagine, like, how lovely that would be for me? They're in Windhelm. Okay. Not as convenient, not as helpful for me, but they're gonna die. They shall die by my hand, and then I will have to drink sap once more, and then, hopefully, very, very hopefully, we have made more progress and we can move on to finding the Arch-Acolyte. We can move on to just getting somewhere, because I really have no more clues left at this point. I have no other real clues that lead to where I need to be. Now, the Arch-Acolyte has left Windhelm. We're just gonna walk. We're just gonna go on foot, and I'm hoping that we don't have a repeat of what we had with the Dawnstar / Morthal Acolyte, where he just teleported back and forth. I'm hoping I can catch this guy, catch up to him, and just end him. On the road is gonna be easier. It's gonna be a little bit easier to take him out inconspicuously, instead of, you know, murdering a bard next to a sleeping child. I felt a little bad. But the child didn't wake up, so it could have been worse. I could have felt a lot worse. Hello there. Oh, an alchemist, huh? No potion will cure this.
In a world where...
Yeah? What was that? What'd you say? What was that, bitch? Alright. Olivia's running around somewhere. Oh well. Let's listen to this. Like I said, I think we'll need one more, but I want to see. I want to check for myself.
I did ask myself if it was fair to kill Lord Vici, a man who had nothing to do with the injustice we suffered, just to fulfill my vengeance. But my family demanded justice, and so I should grant them through my means. I arrived in Coral, preparing to kill Vici, but in the end, I learned that Amulius Salvian had himself a new daughter. They called her Livia. The thought of murdering this infant girl did flash repeatedly in my mind. If Amulius took my family, then was it not right for me to take his?
She's gonna
Yet,
die.
I needed Amulius to feel pain, and killing his family would not accomplish that. Ruining the empire he had built, destroying his character, can. To proceed with my plan of slaying Lord Vici, therefore framing Amulius, I befriended a maid of Vici's, hoping to use her to get into the castle. She was an orphan whose parents, both legionnaires, died unbeknown in the Blanchette Rebellion, the war that made the Salvian name renown. She entrusted me, as if I was the sister she never had.
And you killed her.
When I figured she would not betray me, I killed a Salvian guard, stole his sigil and dagger, given only to Amulius's servants. Then, the same night, I asked her to let me into the castle, saying I wanted to see the powerful nobles. She agreed. She helped me distract the guards while I entered Lord Vici's room. What she thought was a childish joke was something she could never comprehend.
Yeah, she killed her.
I took the Salvian dagger to Lord Vici's bed. After it was done, I ensured that every evidence would be traced to House Salvian and its leader. When the maid returned, I was already long on my way. She became a colluder of the assassin and was interrogated as such. The orphan died unbeknown, unsung. When I saw her discarded body, I finally realized that mine was, indeed, the legacy of a traitor.
Oh, we only needed 4. Okay. Where's the next acolyte? Where are they? They are... Don't tell me they're in Markarth again. Oh, they're near Markarth. Oh, I don't know where they're gonna go. They could go anywhere from there. I mean, it makes sense that they wander. It makes sense that they travel. It just makes it a little bit harder to track them down.
We'll do what is right. I know we will.
Yeah. We'll get to it. I'm doing what's right. It's just very, very long. It takes a long time to do what's right, but I'm trying here, you know? Give me a break, alright? Get off my back, will ya? Alright. Let's travel to the Markarth stables, and maybe the Acolyte will travel back to Markarth. Otherwise, they're going to travel to Karthwasten. They might be leaving Markarth and going, you know, further northeast. Let's do Karthwasten, and we'll see from there. Actually, before I do that, let me save. Hey, don't bump me. Don't push. Oh man, they're all the way at Morthal now. Oh man, this is what I was worried about. It's like I said, it's gonna be a vicious game of cat and mouse. They're right there. They're right there. They haven't left that location. This is the secondary location. Livia, let's go. We gotta murder this man. One thing I thought of, and one thing I think could be really cool, and I don't know if the mod author would want to add this because maybe it would make things a little bit too easy, but what if they added a way to collaborate with the Jarls, to collaborate with the alchemists in cities? I know that there is a supply shortage for food and supplies and everything, but what if, you know, once we have the potion from Sleeprise Tree, the potion that slows the plague, what if we took that recipe and gave that to the Jarls and to the local alchemists, and they could start making that in bulk? They could start formulating that in bulk and start handing it out to civilians. It would not be a permanent solution, but it would be a short-term solution, if nothing else. And it would be a kind of cool way of, you know, the pressure isn't all on you. Because the problem is, the potion does require quite a few ingredients. It requires quite a few. So for one person, for just us as the player, to make enough for everyone is asking for a lot. But passing that on to Jarls, to alchemists who are fully supplied, whose job it is to make potions, that could be really, really cool. Wait, a crimson light surrounds the soul gem. Holding it makes you feel a slight pain in your soul. The blood of those she once knew and those she didn't know, but were sufficiently powerful, will be able to unlock it. Unlock a part of it or break its magic. Wait, what does that mean? Can I finally unlock it entirely? Do you really want to break the soul gem's magic? Once you do, you will be able to locate the Arch-Acolyte, but her story will be forgotten forever. By going to the Arch-Acolyte's location, you will begin the ending sequence of Death Consumes All. There will be a point of no return, and the lives of Skyrim's people will be changed forever. The ending quests are recommended for players above level 30. Oh. 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 Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a hard save. I would imagine that I can listen to a part of it. I can still listen to the part of it, and then I can always break the magic after. I already have 1 blood of energy. Or do I need 1 blood of energy to break the magic? Oh. You know what? We're gonna unlock a part, we're gonna see if I can break it after.
With the gold I had stolen from the castle of Coral, I purchased the service and silence of a face sculptor. I awaited the good news, for Amulius to be tried as the conspirator who murdered the Chancellor to take his position. Yet, it never arrived. Amulius remained in his manor. Coral stood calm. The city didn't even hear of Lord Vici's death until 2 weeks later. And then, it turns out Amulius had already bought Vici's wife Alexia. The man was always meant to die. On that very night, by that blade's owner. I murdered 2 innocent souls, so that the man I swore to hate could advance his goal, as fate planned. Was there no true way to defeat him? Whatever I did, whatever I tried, had only advanced his plan, if not useless at all. Was I fated to run until I die a traitor's death? My family never supposed to live. For unlike the mighty champion, we deserved death in God's eyes. If the champion could not be overcome, then how could fate be? I looked into a mirror, seeing that different person. With my old face, the world's last memory of the Dubois bloodline had finally died.
And so she became the mistress.
Perhaps the soldiers would not recognize me anymore, and I was finally granted the peace I longed for, to be at home at last, putting aside my revenge. Yet I was no longer the noble girl in Daggerfall, knowing only music and dances, nor the village girl in Skyrim, having a family to depend on. I had realized that life is a struggle, where the champions go to all lengths to forge their legacies upon the bones of the traitors. My grandfather thought he was a hero, but he was, from the beginning, one among the countless villains to be expensed for the heroes to rise. And my fate has designed my path from the start. No matter how many times I change my face, move my home, I will always carry my name and its legacy. Then let it be. Let the traitor bury the champion's legacy, just as the champion forged the traitors. Let this path be complete, and I be set free.
Oh, God, I just... Oh... Yeah, I can still break its magic. I can still break its magic. Here's my concern. Here's my worry. Do you think Livia can die? The mod's description says that everyone save 1 girl can die. When they say that, do they mean her? Or do they mean someone we haven't met yet? Because when I hear girl, it's like, oh, like, child, young girl. There is a young girl somewhere who will not die. I can see the mod killing you.
A life without faith.
I can absolutely
is a
see the
life
mod
without
killing you.
beacon.
One of the reasons I made sure to do conversations with her, made sure to try and get the most out of her character, is because I was worried that at some point she would die. She's not immune to the plague, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she can get the plague. I am gonna try to go and find Eriker's conspirator in Riften. I'm gonna see if we can make any progress on that. And see if we can maybe move her thing along a little bit, make some progress on that. If not, I think we might move forward and enter the endgame, for death consumes all. I figured Mistvale Keep because Eriker's a noble. He's gonna be conspiring, I assumed, with other nobles.
I find your wolfish grin unsettling.
And there was
Them's appointed
nothing
steward. How can I help?
here. Or at least there was nothing in the upstairs bedroom. So unless you're hiding something here, I kind of doubt it. Yeah, it doesn't look it. Well, I'll look around a little bit more, but maybe this is something we'll worry about later.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
So out of curiosity, I did look it up on the mod page for Livia, because Livia is a standalone mod, but was built kind of as a teaser for Death Consumes All.
Orcs, but that stronghold they've got in the southeast.
And on the mod page, it said that there wasn't a tie-in in Riften, there wasn't anything in Riften, even though people thought there was, even though that's what people were led to believe. Someone said it's not really clear, but there is a letter in Windhelm, in the Palace of Kings, in the master bedroom. Jarl Ulfric, your careless journey into Darkwater Crossing disappointed me profoundly. If it weren't for my quick thinking, Tullius would have caught me alive in that village and executed the both of us. Worse, they might find out who is behind us. One more of such tragic mistakes, and my lord will see no more use from you. But enough about this. I assume you have shown your craftsman of the blueprint that I sent you of my lord's behalf. Make haste with the catapult's production before the Legion discovers what we are up to. If you still can't see the importance of this task, allow me to remind you. After you defeat the Legion and capture Solitude, you will be the ruler of Skyrim and leader of a united Nord army. Proceed according to my lord's plan, and you shall rule more than Skyrim. Fail, and the Empire will have your head one way or another. You do not have the luxury of choice. We are on the same boat now. Only through the death of Titus Mede II and his regime will we be saved.
It's an affront to my people.
Ever wonder what happens when you shout every word in the dragon language in one go?
I'd like to discuss something I found with you. 2 letters.
What letters are these?
Letters found in Eriker and Ulfric's palaces.
This... I can't believe this. Eriker was funding the Stormcloaks on someone's behalf all along? That snake! He gives all those talks about being the Empire's friend, business partner, but in the dark, he stabbed the Imperial Legion's back. He should have been hanged for treason, for his treachery, for his hypocrisy. We must find direct evidence that will lead to his end.
What does he want from the Civil War? I mean, I ended the Civil War. He was quite close with the Thalmor. Could it be the Thalmor? Elenwen? The person behind Eriker can't be up to any good. What do you suggest we do? Who cares about Eriker? The bigger guy behind him remains unseen. And they can't be up to any good.
Person? No.
Oh, hello, guard.
The master of Eriker can't be just one person. To start a war and keep it going, it's more than something that a person can pull off.
Bye, guard.
An organization or a group formed by mutual interests is behind this. We have to find out everyone who has participated in this.
He was quite close with the Thalmor. Could it be the Thalmor? Elenwen?
This is highly likely, but we can't be certain yet. It is logical that the Thalmor want a war in Skyrim, so that the Legion is weakened, and an invasion of Cyrodiil becomes easier. Perhaps we can infiltrate the Thalmor embassy and find out.
Oh, hey, guard. You're back?
You've been inside the embassy once, but this time, you'll have me by your side. Together, we shall find out if the Thalmor are truly behind Eriker.
Oh, boy.
And I do hope that the Thalmor are indeed behind this. Gives me more reasons to kill more of them when they invade our lands again.
Alright. And the other thing is, because I'm sure some people are saying, like, oh, I want you to just finish Death Consumes All itself. I want you to do just the quest with the Acolyte and everything. The way I see it is...
What do you want?
The
drinker?
Arch Acolyte, that is the end of the mod. That is the point of no return. And once again, that could mean Livia dies. While the mod is
Hands to
about the
yourselves.
plague, it is also about these other stories. It is about the story with the Bard. It is about the story with Livia. It is... And I wouldn't call it like a... you know, total conversion mod. I wouldn't even call it an overhaul mod of Skyrim necessarily, but I would say that one thing I really like about this is that it's trying to tell several different stories, some of which are connected, some of which do tie together in the end. In some ways, it reminds me of... in some ways, it reminds me of interesting NPCs, which is one of my favorite Skyrim mods of all time. If anything, I wish that the mod maybe came with a way to travel with Livia first and do her quests before the plague starts, because there is the standalone Livia mod, but you can't have both that and Death Consumes All installed at the same time. I almost wish there was a way to have it where you have Livia and you do her quests, and then as you've progressed through that, she comes to you and says, "Did you hear about the plague?" It's like, we need to stop it, and then it launches into that. Because, yeah, trying to juggle these without knowing what's going to happen to her, it's definitely been a little stressful for me, at least. Because I do want to showcase her and showcase her content as well as, you know, stop the plague. I'll do it. I'll kill all of them. See if I care. I'm not even in trouble. Like, look, I just killed them. No bounty, no issue. Yeah. Kill all of them. I would do this for fun anyway. It's the Thalmor, whatever. I don't have the key to the Thalmor embassy? Oh, no. Don't tell me they changed the lock on me. Oh, I didn't think about that. So apparently the key doesn't exist. The game just doesn't want you to go back into the Thalmor embassy after you have completed diplomatic immunity. And there are some ways you can kind of cheese your way into the embassy. I was trying to use Whirlwind Sprint to kind of climb through Reeking Cave to get back through the prison, and that did not work. So, instead, I am just going to do that. Which I realize that doesn't help people who are on...
Yes?
That doesn't help people who are on Xbox, who are playing this on Xbox. And that's locked too, huh? Well, that just leads outside. I just need to get back outside. That's fine. That I can do. Ah! That's locked too! They locked everything!
Someone do something!
Oh, Livia, open the door! Livia, it's me! Let me in!
So it ends.
Let me in! Well, that's that. Let's just no-clip in through Reeking Cave, and hopefully then I don't need to use unlock on any other doors. You're probably thinking, it's like, George, you just unlocked the first door with unlock, with console commands. Why stop there? It's like, I'm actually not sure. It's a very good point. Thank you, other George, internal George, for raising that point. I try to use as few console commands as possible. You probably noticed I did TGM. That was because I didn't want to use the, well, because I kept on trying to do Whirlwind Sprint to get into the exit from Reeking Cave. But I wasn't going to sit there and, just let the cooldown expire every time that I wanted to try it. because that would have taken forever. Online it said you can get in if you stand here, and if you whirlwind sprint up there. You have to aim slightly above the ledge itself.
What? Nakas!
Yeah, no. And I was doing that for so long, so... Let's imagine that I did it. Let's imagine that I was able to do it. Like, whoa, look, I made it. Oh, incredible, right? Oh, so good of me. So incredible of me to do that. Oh, hi.
We've finished another battle.
We kill more Thalmor. You know what? We'll manage. You know what? I'll get over it. Given the fact that people can play this mod after they've done the main story, I think it would be smart to have some way to get into the embassy. That kind of sidesteps the restrictions of the base game. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Olivia, who are you fighting? Oh, there you are. Here we go. Imperial General Matthias of the aristocrat House Salvian is to be neutralized in discretion. It is believed that he has secretly arrived in Skyrim with a group of followers. With his intention unknown, he may pose disturbance to our plan in Skyrim. He should be neutralized through whatever method Ambassador Elenwen sees fit, but it is of utmost importance that his fate cannot be traced back to the Dominion. Reports suggest that he has taken refuge in the abandoned prison. Ambassador Elenwen shall be the chief commander of this mission. May the eagle's light always shine upon your hearts and the high Archon's grace bestowed upon your souls. The worldwide victory of the great golden eagle is inevitable, and the ideology of the Thalmor will be realized. It sounds like a First Order speech. Like I'm just imagining General Hux just yelling, "It will be realized!" And then I'm going to have a very weird character arc in the third movie.
We'll save Skyrim from the plague.
Oh, alright. I don't want to talk to you about that. I do want to talk to you about what I found.
Harbinger,
It's not an option.
is the talking done?
No, you gotta let me talk to you about the thing. You think there's ever gonna be peace? Wait, nope, that's not it. Peace. What do you think?
That depends on what you think peace is.
Not fighting. That everyone doesn't fight anymore. That everyone agrees on the same thing. What do you think peace is, then?
My peace isn't necessarily another's. In a peaceful world, or what I think it would be, everyone would coexist with others' differences without ever needing to change them. But that's dreamful thinking. Even I myself seek to change others to my way, to follow the dragon's wings and its order through wars if need be. Perhaps the peace I believe in isn't the peace I fight for.
There's nothing wrong in that. Peace itself, or peace lives if we fight for what is good. The peace that you believe in is the one that I'm fighting for. But what if your nation is corrupt? There's nothing wrong with that. Peace lives if we fight for what is good.
I guess there's beauty in fighting for an apparently good cause. Peace may be distant, but if we all agree in one standard of peace, then it'll be attainable. So pray that peace be ours instead of another's, right?
Okay.
Archmage.
Well, when can we talk about the thing? That's not... alright.
Shall we go?
I just want to move this forward. I got the evidence for you. It even says... talk to you. An order issued by Archon Sindarin of Alinor demanding the life of Matthias Salvian, Livia's brother. You don't want to talk about the fact that your brother's gonna get murdered? Like, this is a little important, Livia.
What do you wish of me?
I have a gift for you. It's the fact that your brother's gonna die.
Shall we go?
Do I need to leave the embassy first, maybe? Is that the problem? I don't know. I might have to consult your mod page again.